Really sweet. It's day 2 of the government shutdown, and for a lot of farmers, it's coming at just about the worst time. This is during harvest season. U.S. Department of Agriculture offices are among the hardest hit in Minnesota. Fox 9's Corin Hoggard spoke with farmers and the state budget director. He joins us now live from the state capitol. So, Corin, the impact of this shutdown hasn't showed up immediately for everybody.
Now, Simone, it's kind of coming in waves here, and it really depends on how close you are to the federal government. For example, there are about 18,000 federal workers in the state of Minnesota. We don't know exactly how many of them have been furloughed, but the plans came from each individual department. Most of those workers are in the VA and in the USDA, the Department of Agriculture, and the USDA said it was going to furlough about half of its employees, including most of the employees at the Farm Services Agency and Rural Development. So I went over to those offices today and checked on them. They're both closed, and that is very bad news for farmers, especially right now as harvest season kicks in for a lot of them. And the reason is that Farm Services Agency actually helps them make sure they get paid. It helps make sure they get loans so they can make it into the next season. I actually talked to a couple of soybean farmers who said it's a double whammy because, you know, the trade wars are keeping them from being able to sell their crop to China. And then there's nobody at FSA to talk to make sure they can make it into next season.
It's like the domino effect. Also, Corin, the USDA administers some pretty significant programs for Minnesota families. This is including SNAP and WIC. We know so many families depend on this financially. Are they at risk of losing that assistance?
Yeah, not quite yet, but maybe soon. So the state budget director there says that SNAP and WIC have enough funding here still in the state to last probably through October.
Our current analysis is that a lapse in federal funds will have minimal impact on federally funded state activities in the short term. Most state programs have funding remaining from previous funding authorizations, but what we know is that the longer a shutdown lasts, the greater the impact to state programs and services.
And that probably includes Head Start and veterans benefits potentially being threatened if the shutdown lasts for quite some time. But again, it's already impacting some of those folks in the ag world. And so coming up at 6, I talked to a farmer who was literally harvesting her crop while she talked to me about the impact on her and fellow farmers.
Yeah, people feeling it already, and so many people might be feeling it soon as well. Corin Hoggard reporting live tonight. Thank you, Corin.